There's something special about survival games. It's not just crafting shelters or gathering loot, it's that electric mix of fear, hope, and freedom. These worlds don't just challenge you, they change you. Let's explore the best open-world survival crafting games that truly pull you in. If you want chaos, creativity, and creature collecting wrapped in one absurdly addictive package, Palworld is hard to beat. It blends survival, crafting, and base building with monster companions you can fight beside, or put to work. Bugs aside, the sheer freedom to explore, automate, and experiment makes it unbelievably engaging. A massive map, varied biomes, and tons of weapons and pals give it a long, surprising grind that stands out from typical survival loops. Shift gears to something calmer with ASTRONEER, a cozy space survival sandbox filled with charm. Its deformable terrain system and colorful planets invite endless exploration while crafting and automation keep you hooked longer than you expect. It's accessible, relaxing, and perfect with friends, offering the kind of slow-burn creativity that makes even routine resource runs feel satisfying. If you prefer your survival worlds darker and stranger, Once Human delivers atmosphere in spades. Set in a twisted, post-apocalyptic reality, it mixes fun third-person combat with MMORPG elements, faction storylines, and a huge supernatural world to explore solo or co-op. It's not perfect, some clunky building controls and occasional glitches, but its free-to-play model is fair, and the mix of narrative depth and stylish enemy design makes it surprisingly addictive. For a soothing, progress-focused experience, the Planet Crafter is one of the most satisfying survival games out there. You start on a dead, barren world, and slowly, through crafting, exploration, and resource balancing, you turn it into a thriving paradise. Watching the planet transform around you, both visually and mechanically, is incredibly rewarding. With expanding content and co-op support, it's a chill sci-fi journey that hooks you for hours. If you're a Middle-earth fan, Return to Moria offers a cozy dwarven survival adventure set deep in the mines. The cooperative experience shines. Digging tunnels, forging gear, and uncovering lore feels great with friends. But its combat is repetitive and progression slow, and solo play can feel tough. Still, for lore lovers and co-op groups, it's a fun, atmospheric trip into the depths of Moria. For players who crave realism and detail, SCUM is one of the most hardcore survival games available. Its systems go deep: metabolism, wounds, stealth, stamina, ballistics, you name it, it's simulated. The massive 225 square kilometers island offers emergent PvE encounters and PvP chaos, with vehicles, base building, and a dedicated community. Cheaters can be an issue, but if you want a brutally authentic survival experience, SCUM delivers. On Arrakis, survival is everything. Dune. Awakening captures that beautifully with its deadly desert world, faction conflicts, and looming sandworm threats. It blends survival MMO gameplay with a rich, atmospheric world where every decision matters. Combat can be tough and occasionally grindy, but the tension, exploration, and co-op play make it a strong tribute to the Dune universe. Few survival games are as memorable as Raft. You begin on a tiny platform drifting across an endless ocean, pulling in debris one plank at a time. As you expand your floating base, fend off sharks, and unravel a surprisingly engaging storyline through abandoned outposts and radio signals, the world slowly opens up. Relaxing, chaotic, and wonderfully cooperative, Raft balances creativity with adventure in a way that keeps players hooked. Misery is a low-cost, high-intensity co-op roguelite with strong stalker vibes. You dive into hazardous zones, scavenge gear, fight mutants, and extract before you lose everything. Its Soviet-era atmosphere is fantastic, and the loot and return loop is addictive. But the bugs, repetitive maps, and rough co-op features make it a game best enjoyed with patient friends who appreciate its gritty charm and potential. Finally, Abiotic Factor offers one of the most creative twists on survival crafting. You play as scientists trapped in a malfunctioning underground facility filled with anomalies, rival factions, and paranormal chaos. With its emphasis on brainy problem-solving, quirky combat, and surprisingly deep routines like managing fatigue and environmental hazards, it creates a tense yet hilarious co-op experience. It's smart, weird, and refreshingly different. Survival games come in all flavors: relaxing, brutal, chaotic, story-driven, realistic, or just plain bizarre. But each one gives you the chance to forge your own story, one crafted from desperation, curiosity, and resourcefulness.